scrambling for solve 2. Hopefully he can come back with a pretty good solve to put some pressure on Kit.
Yeah, and basically any solve better than 6 is probably going to push Kit a little bit. So if Ryan can pull out anything, even if he locks up a little bit, he should definitely go for it. Let's see what he decides to do here. Pretty good turning coming out. So
he bobbled his cube.
Okay, and, maybe a bobble might not be good enough to recover from, but
oh boy. So he ends up with a 7.
So yeah, definitely. I think we've mentioned this before. Kind of leaving the door open. So Kit so the door is open for Kit now. If Kit can see like basically the same thing as Ryan can, and if he can turn even if he turns a little slower, as long as he doesn't kind of throw his cube in the air, he should be good to take this. Already finished with inspection. Going ahead and starting the solve.
Starting a solve, and it looks like losing a few frames here, but Kit with the 4.84.
Yeah, pretty good
Great
solve. Almost a +2, but actually it wasn't really that close to a +2. Just Skewb can kind of land in like a little bit of a different way. Sometimes it can be really close to +2ing. But yeah, this one is a good solve coming out from Kit, and we might have a major upset on the making here. Upset. Ryan is down 2-0 to Kit. Basically, Kit just needs any result that will win, and he's on to the round of 8, the first I think Kit has ever made it in one of our brackets. And Ryan will be eliminated from the competition, which means that he will not be able to, gather those really crucial points that Maddie and Max are going to. Yeah, exactly. Let's see what
Kit's starting here. Let's see. Oh, that was a very fast first, I guess, opposite layers, but he did lock up on the U-perm there at the end, and that looks like it's very close to a +2.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a closer angle. This initially looks like closer. A +2 to me, but the final verdict is up to Tiffany.
This is crucial because a 6.48 might be, obviously pushing Ryan more than an 8.48. So
this one looks almost right on the line, man. This is kind of crazy. What do you think, Evan? If you have to call this,
I don't remember if it's exactly 45. Is that good or is that?
So this is actually something that Michael and I were discussing yesterday. Your puzzle is actually okay, even if it's on the line.
Yeah,
according to the rules of the WCA, even if it's on the line, it is okay. We'll see what the final verdict is from Tiffany. Either she or Preetham can chime in once that has been decided. All right. In the meanwhile, it looks like Ryan is gonna go ahead and do.
Ryan has already started his solve. It looks like, and he has gotten a 4.9. So +2 or not, he still beats Kit's time there.
Yeah. So maybe that was the right thing to do. Maybe we just have Ryan kind of go, and we can determine the +2 situation later. If it is or isn't a +2, we can kind of deal with it then. In this case, looks like it didn't matter at all. So I guess for now. We'll just leave it as not a +2, and Ryan will get his first win against Kit here, but he needs to get 2 more in a row. The 4 is a good sign. We did see Kit pull out that 1-4, but if Ryan can continuously get 4s, that'll put a lot of pressure on Kit.
Ryan taking some deep breaths, getting ready to solve.
All right, here we go. I think his first layer looks really fast.
That was definitely a fast first layer.
Is this a DNF?
That is, I believe, a DNF.
From what I can see, that's a DNF. That might be.
Oh man.
Oh no!
That's very unfortunate.
Ryan, what have you done here?
Ryan was I think.
Yeah, wow,
he was going at a very good pace, and he kind of just bobbled the cube, maybe messed it up at the end.
Yeah, it's definitely a DNF. And
yeah, definitely a DNF.
Man, before, if we were talking about like leaving the door open, at this point, like Kit just needs to waltz on in. He doesn't even need to do it fast or slow. Any result will win here, and Kit has all but advanced into the final 8. The only thing that could save Ryan here is potentially a DNF from
Kit.
A
tie, yeah. in which case, but Kit still zooming, still moving as fast as he was on the previous solves.
Yeah, it looks like our frame rate is also caught up a little bit. A little bit of an unlucky case, but yep. Yeah, definitely setting the cube down and then very slowly tapping just to make sure that he gets the win. Kit Clement has advanced over Ryan Wu 3-1. A major upset in the making. I'm really glad that we were able to see this on stream. Maybe the stream nerves got to Ryan somehow. Wow, we've seen a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
we've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen.
And of course, Ryan
DNF.
Ryan DNF the first one as well. I just realized that, but
yeah, I'm just so surprised. Like, I don't think this was like a result that anyone could have expected. Ryan, I think, was like the hard favorite going into it, but Kit showing that the 11 seed should not be counted out. And yeah, like, it's just crazy. We'll be seeing him advancing and going on to the next round. Wow. Yeah, let's just hear some thoughts from both the competitors. Ryan with a smile on his face, which is a good sign. Definitely very unofficial competition this one is, so no need to take it too seriously. But yeah, let's hear from the competitors. I'm really interested to see what Kit's thoughts are, especially as he saw like the 2 DNFs come out.
All right, in that case, let's jump into the interviews. So, congratulations, Kit. I think this is the furthest you've ever made it in the bracket.
Oh yes, it surely is the furthest.
First time you made it into the quarterfinals. So you're gonna have 2 opportunities to plug layer by layer.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask 2 things. Firstly, I noticed that you had your Twitch channel up during this competing, and I was like, where's the layer by layer logo? But then I noticed you changed the scene, and it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Okay. I was worried there for a second.
I'm glad everything's fine now.
And then you moved the logo up as well. I was gonna tell you, like, you gotta move the logo up a bit. Your name's covering it, but
don't worry, I already noticed. I made sure to adjust.
All right, perfect. Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page here. Yeah. Yeah, you can just keep that there for the rest of the stream because your name's gonna be covering it. It's great that you got this out of the way right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have at least, I don't know if you'll invite me for another one, but I'll have at least one more match.
Yeah. I will add one suggestion though. Your timer, I noticed that you left some space between the Twitch logo and the timer. Maybe that's normally like chat.
Yeah, that's normally where my chat goes. Okay. So I didn't know what to do with it. Yeah. I should have put the LBL logo on it, to be honest.
True. Yeah. So that's one suggestion. Or you can just move the timer up a bit so your name's not covering it there.
Oh, good call.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. I didn't check while I was solving what was going on. So
good idea, because probably worth not having the nerves on your side. Speaking of nerves, Ryan, you definitely were the stronger competitor in this matchup, but I think 2 DNFs just weren't enough, or like were too much.
Yeah.
Like 1 DNF, maybe you could have taken it, but with 2, that's kind of rough. Do you think nerves got to you, or was it just like a slip up?
Well, basically, I thought Kit would get a faster time, because like I started badly, so I really rushed the last out, and that was it.
True.
Kit, you intimidated him.
That's surprising. I don't usually intimidate many people, especially when it comes to cubing.
I don't know, man. Kit's, you're kind of scary. You scare me, at least.
I mean, I could scare people in other ways, just not usually cubing. I think this is, the first time I even won a single solve on stream in the TPC.
Maybe.
Congratulations.
Yeah, stream nerves are awful. They're like, I think like after like 4 or 5 times doing this, I'm like, oh, finally, I kind of have nerves under control for being on stream.
Yeah, I think the other thing, did you safety that last solve?
100%.
Okay, yeah. You just had to get a result. I was wondering if you would do the +2 just for a BM, like intentional +2.
You know, that would have been a good idea. I regret not doing it now, but it is what it is.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiffany, you want to ask anything? Add anything?
That was fun to watch. Skewb seems difficult to keep in your hands and solved.
True.
So I'm proud of both of you.
It's okay. I can't typically keep it in my hands, so.
Really easy to solve, actually.
Low-key was expecting to get upset in the first round, so here we are.
Oh yeah, at least you made it to the second round. We did notice an interesting thing too with the 3x3. We did sort of the same thing where the 30 the round of 64, which would normally be on stream, we did it off stream. So we had a bit of time to like introduce the American Cancer Society and everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
But you would have been on stream for that as well if we didn't end up doing that, because you were 34th in the seeding for the qualifiers.
Oops.
Yeah.
So basically, you're a very average cuber at all the
I really
events.
am. Like,
Yes.
I've been told by someone that like it's like their goal, like they like see like passing me in like whatever my WCA average is like a rite of passage of like, oh, I'm actually like good now, as if I'm like the like Mendoza line of cubing.
Okay, interesting. Maybe I should like look at your page, your WCA page, look at all the results and look at the ones that I think I can pass and just main that event.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What's your worst event, Kit? Just a random question, completely out there. No reason in particular.
I think probably one hand or
He's really good at all of them.
One hand Pyrrha or maybe big cubes I didn't put a lot of time into, so I think those are probably the lowest hanging fruit.
I did see you doing Master Pyrrha on your stream though a while back.
Yeah, but Master Pyrrha is actually a good event.
Okay. Okay, moving on. Yeah. Also, thanks again for the donation. I think you were also the FTO for TPC segment 3 guy.
Who, me? You think that was me?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. It could
Yeah,
be
it
anyone. It could be anyone. Yeah. Okay.
It was me.
Yeah. That was cool. And
I'm expecting an FTO tournament on TPC soon now.
yeah. Well, I think it will happen probably.
I mean, we would definitely rally around it. Like we do weekly like live streamed like head-to-head tournaments, like 3x3 finals, like national style, like almost every week. So, and Ben has to be like literally drop out of finals to run it. So I guarantee like everyone will like plug the hell out of a TPC FTO tournament.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. Anyways, this isn't TPC Talks. It's not a podcast. We're just here for a short interview, so I don't want to keep you on for too long, and you too, Ryan. But before we leave, is there anything you guys want to mention, plug, / talk about? What's? Nope. All right. Tiffany, any last thoughts?
No, I think you used up all the thoughts.
Okay. All of the thoughts? The thoughts
Yep.
have been used up. Okay. Yeah. Well, thanks again, guys. I'm surprised that we've had like an upset already in the bracket on stream.
Very exciting.
This stream has been
How often
quite
does that
quite crazy. How often does that happen? Was that the question I heard? No, maybe I just heard.
You're hearing things.
Am I schizophrenic? I don't know. This is scary. Well, while I start to grapple with those thoughts of being potentially schizophrenic, I'll leave you guys, let you guys be. Thanks again. Congratulations, Kit, for making it to the quarterfinals. And interesting. I need to think. I need to head out.
All right. Nice job, Ryan. Thanks for having me.
Nice to have you too.
Thank you.
All right.
And we are back.
All right, so while Preetham kind of figures